going on, everybody? It's your boy, the uncrowned Otaku. Latest chapter of Hajime no Ippo dropped 1487. And you know what? First of all, I offer up Ippo fans.
What's up with it, motherfucker?
This is the one time where I will allow y'all to have a little bit of hope that Ippo might return to a boxing ring. I personally don't have any hope. Ippo's retired and he's showed no signs of wanting to get back in the ring. His friends have, but Ippo himself has told us that he has no desire to ever box again. He seems happy in his training role. But at the end of this chapter, you see Ippo doing his sad boy hours stare. Now, this could mean one of two things. He's definitely thinking about his position with Kumi. I mean, that's not the one of two things it could mean. He's definitely thinking about his position with Kumi, how he's not able to comfort her because he's so deep into boxing. Now, this could lead Ippo to two conclusions. One, if he truly loves Kumi, he's going to forsake everything boxing and go off and live a happy life with Kumi. And the Sendo versus Ricardo could potentially be the last fight of the series. Imagine Sendo wins a world title, takes it to his grandma's bedside, holds it up in triumph. Ippo officially announces he's no longer having anything to do with boxing, rides off in the sunset, lives a happy life with Kumi. That could be the end of the franchise. Ippo's been going on for decades at this point. Of course, Morikawa-sensei probably wants to wrap this up and start a new work. We could be seeing the end right before our eyes. This chapter could be signaling the end. That's option one. Or option two, he removes Kumi from his life. He breaks up with Kumi because he realizes boxing is a vital part of his life and he can't give that up. But he also realizes Kumi can't be around it. So in order to spare the person he loves most from the thing she hates most, he removes himself from the situation, knowing that he can't separate boxing from his life. And he finds himself a baby girl that's okay with boxing being in his life. Now, that's not saying Ippo will return to a boxing ring. It opens up an avenue, but I still think Ippo's strictly going into the training route. He isn't done training. He has those two proteges, but within training, boxing is still going to be intertwined in his life. He's still going to be going to people's matches. He's still going to be a second coach in people's corner, all of that stuff. There's a slight possibility that he triggers some type of desire to get into the ring again. Maybe this Sendo match, if Sendo loses, it triggers a burning desire for Ippo to get vengeance for his friends that have lost to this guy. Imagine Miyata goes to Ippo and is like, you're the only one that can stop him. Imagine Sendo goes to Ippo, I couldn't do this for my grandma. Now my grandma's passed away. I need you to do what I couldn't do. Bring glory to Japan. Imagine Wally goes up to Ippo. Hey, this guy's super strict, I need you to get revenge. Me and my coach couldn't do it. It's up to you. Everybody pins their hopes to Ippo. And Ippo, off of a fresh breakup from Kumi, decides, one more round. I'll make one more push for it. And he crosses that line Takamura talked about. This is the only time I will allow y'all to have hope, because the depression in his eyes, I'm not sure which avenue he could go down. Now, again, me personally, I think he's going to go down the trainer arc. I do think he'll break up with Kumi. Hashtag after Kumi. But I don't think he'll go back into a professional boxing world. I think he'll still stick as a trainer, but boxing is an integral part of his life. Everything around him is still going to revolve around boxing. You can't separate Ippo from boxing. If he does go the end of the series route where he gets with Kumi, forsakes everything boxing, that's a sucker way out, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's a sucker way out, but I understand you've been writing the same manga for years. You want to tie some things up. Let's let Sendo win. Let's let Ippo live a happy life. Maybe he has some kids. Whatever happens there could happen there. But yeah, and I know Morikawa-sensei, it's all but confirmed that he be watching my videos.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Everything that I be talking about with Ippo, you be either addressing it in the next couple chapters or you be course correcting. I talked about how our chapters were dropping once every 4 months and how we got them joints just dropping every 2 weeks now. You feel me? Morikawa-sensei, I was talking about how Ippo showed no signs. Now we getting signs of plot progression and Ippo wanting to really decide something for himself now. Like, it's so obvious. Morikawa-sensei, I'm a huge fan. And I appreciate you watching the videos, bro. I was going to say my hat goes off to you, but I'm going to tip my hat to you, bro. Much respect. But what did y'all think of the latest chapter of Ippo? Is this giving y'all a glimmer of hope? And after seeing, I didn't even talk about Ricardo boxing the hell out of Miyata. Miyata was supposed to be one of the most technical people in the show, and Ricardo boxed the hell out of this man. Couldn't even let him get started. And Miyata realizes Ricardo's doing my exact style. This is what I strive for. Ricardo thinks. He's a human computer. Miyata, when he started to think during the match, he stood still and Ricardo was bam, bam. But Ricardo thinks and moves. That's the difference. He's processing all of that in real time while making those course adjustments. Ricardo a different beast, y'all. I don't know if anybody can beat him. What did y'all think of Miyata sparring with Ricardo? Latest chapter's out. Comments down below. Let me know what y'all thinking. Is Ippo returning to the boxing ring? Are you team coach? Are you team this is the end? He's going to forsake everything for Kumi. Let me know. Uncrowned Kingdom. I've been your boy, the Uncrowned Otaku. That's the fire that keeps the kingdom burning safe. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video, bros. Peace, 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 peace.